Hi, don't be afraid. This is just to show off that what I am going to show you today with controllers for tails, ears, and so on, it all works the same. So let's go back to my tutorial avatar. And here we are, and this is what we are going to create today. Hey, Jason here, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about how to move certain parts of your body just with a thumbstick or with a mouse, like seen in the VRChat video I played before I began speaking. So in this case we are going to do the ears, and let's just begin. As always, we are duplicating our avatar and hide the old one. So we only work with a duplicate. And the next thing is we are going to disable the dynamic bounce in the ears. Because if you are trying to animate or record animations in Unity and you have dynamic bounce enabled on the ears, it might not work. Okay, then we are going to create a new folder in our animation folder and we call it ear, just ears, why not? And since this is a transform of bounds, we are not going to work in the FX layer. Instead, we are using the gesture layer. Gesture. And now we need to create 5 animations in total. So we are going in our ear folder, choose our avatar, and start with the first animation we call ears normal. For that, we are hitting the record button. We are going somewhere, it doesn't matter where. It is just important not to be on 0, 0 because that's what we set the rotation to in the normal state. What we are going to do now, make sure you have pivot local enabled. We change to a rotation tool. Go to our ears. In this case L1, L2 because I want to do both bounds. And we just move it around a little. Same with L2 because I want to have nice animations, and L1 and L2 as well. So we stop the play mode. We copy the first keyframe because that's our standard. And that's how it should look like. We create a new clip, press escape real quick so our avatar gets reset. We blend in our normal avatar, you see the ears are still the same. To the second animation. Ears up. And because we are doing a little, just an itsy bitsy tiny bit of movement there, we're just moving that a little bit up. These ones maybe a little bit more. I only do rough edits right now because I don't want to bore you guys. Now this looks good for up. So we are creating a new clip. Did the ears get reset? Does not really look like it. In case if you're unsure if the ears got reset properly, just look at the rotation values of your original avatar and compare them. Yeah, they are the same. They are the same. So it's completely fine. So we're creating a new clip then. Ears down. And we're going to animate. In this case, we are just rotating the ears down a lot. same here. So, one keyframe, hit new clip, here's left. Left is this side. So I'm just pressing that one down as well. This one more up. And I forgot to press the record button. I'm a genius today. So let's do this again real quick. Like this. And then we create ears wide. This time I'm not forgetting to hit the record button. We are basically doing the same here, just vice versa to ears left. One keyframe. And as always, make sure you are not having loop time enabled on the animations. We are going to reset our avatar. Never mind, it did it by itself. And now we are going into the gesture layer. So we are putting up our gesture layer. And we need 3 values in total. One integer, we are just calling it ear controller. And we need 2 floats. One called H for horizontal. And another one V for vertical. And in the layers, we are adding a new layer. We are just calling it ear controller. Set its weight to max. And as you can see, since we have an avatar mask for the hair as well, our ears, of course, need one as well. So we are creating a new avatar mask. We are calling it ear mask. Clicking right next to the green guy, turn in red. Then we are importing our avatar. Pressing toggle all so everything gets disabled, then expand all. Now we are looking for our ear bones. These four. I do this with shift and then arrow keys up and down. The space one time to enable them. And the same with right. And with this, our mask is done. So we are putting in here an idle animation. It's not supposed to do anything, void defaults off like always. After that we are creating a blend tree. And we need our ears normal as a separate animation in here as well. Void defaults off. Make sure in the all parts that you don't have animations here, because they are stupid and will make stuff more difficult. And now we are setting up our transitions. Make transition into blend tree, into ears normal, because this ears normal is resetting once we are done with playing with our ears, and back to idle. The transition towards blend tree is ear controller equals 1, and the wave format ear controller equals 0. And after that, we are double clicking on our blend tree. Click one time on the blend tree again and set and set the blend holy shit. And set the blend type to 2D, freeform directional. And as our parameters, we are setting ear H and ear V, horizontal vertically. And now we add 5 motion fields. The values have to be 0, 0 for the first one, -1, 0, 1, 0, -1 is left, 1 is right. And this one is up, this is 0, 1, this one is down, 0, -1. And now we need it to fill with our animations. 0, 0 is of course normal, -1 is left, +1 is right, 0, 1 is up, and 0, -1 is down. And with this, our whole setup for the animator is done. We can test it out real quick. Go into play mode, select our avatar. Let me get the animator out of here. So, and let's set our ear controller to 1, so that it gets enabled. We are setting this to 0, 5. 0, 8. And you can see that it is blending into the shape we defined in the horizontal animations left and right. We can combine that with our animations for up and down. And I'm glad that it is working. And for the last part, we need to set up our menu. For our menu, we go into our parameters. And I forgot how I called them. So we need the ear controller as an int. And 2 floats, one time ear H and ear V. And for our menu, we are creating a new menu. Expressions menu. Ear controls. And we need 2 controller in here. Ear control enable. Again, the name in here, choose whatever you want. Tails work the same. If you have wings, they work the same. Everything works the same in here. We are making it a toggle parameter ear controller. And for the second one, you are a 2-axis puppet. Ear control. And parameter horizontal, ear H, parameter vertical, ear V. And in our main menu, we still have to add the ear controls. So we are just calling it ears. The type is submenu. And we are just dragging our ear controls in here. And with that, we are done. Sorry for not uploading that much right now. I have been quite busy with avatars and some buggy stuff, which is why the tutorial about map changes didn't happen till now. But I'll try to get onto it. Bye!